Jesus, I hope that camera's on center. I really don't have any time to check it. Yeah, it looks on center. Guess it's too late now. How you doing, everybody? Just wanted to make an update video for you guys because right now is a little bit of a weird time for the channel because I actually have 2 half-completed playthroughs up on the channel that I want to get done before I start doing any other projects. Good thing I stopped there, huh? Oh my god, that's awful. Okay, regain composure. So right now we've got Pokemon Volt White and we've got Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles both halfway done. And those are both going to get done before I move on and start a new project. The only thing is that I did decide to do something in between before I start up the Volt White stuff again. I figured I was going to need a little bit of time to finish out the grinding for Pokemon Volt White, so I planned on doing some stuff in between while I was recording the stuff, so I would have enough time to do that, but I don't need that time. I've got all the grinding done for Volt White, so it's just a matter of recording it now, so that stuff doesn't necessarily need to be there. But the stuff that I'm talking about is a tutorial series that explains basically how I do my video editing and how I do my narrations and how I do my audio editing and just tips for YouTube channels and stuff that I've learned over the past 4 years that I can kind of share with you guys so that if you need a refresher or if you want to improve in some way, you can do that using the stuff that I put up. So I'm planning a little tutorial series before I start back up on Volt White, and then once I finish with the tutorial series, it's probably going to be 4 or 5 parts, and it's going to start going up next Monday. Today should be, the day that this is going up should be Wednesday, if I do everything correctly. Maybe Thursday, but that would make this kind of an old update. In any case, that should start going up next Monday, and it'll go through that week, and while that's all going up, I'm going to start recording Volt White, so that way I can get that all done before I start back up on Crystal Chronicles. Now, I don't know how much of Volt White I'm actually going to do. I'm definitely going to finish the main story, but if because I've kind of created this little character for the game, I'm not sure if I'm going to do any of the post-game yet, because really, Black and White's post-game isn't something that I've ever done and that much with, because there's not really that much going on. There's a lot more going on in, like, for example, Black 2, which I've recently played through to completion. There's a lot more in the post-game for that one, and I honestly can't think of anything in Black and White's post-game that can hold a candle to the amount of content that Black 2 and White 2 have in their post-game. So I don't know if I'm going to do any of the post-game yet. If the character's story allows it, I might do a little bit of it, but I also might not, because I'm not just playing Pokemon White, I'm playing Pokemon Volt White, and that would mean that I'd have to get my levels ridiculously high just to go to the east side of Unova in order to do anything. Like, I was thinking about at some point, like, the last thing that I would do would be to battle Cynthia, who is in Undella Town in Black and White 1 and 2, but she, her levels are like ridiculously high. Like, her lowest level Pokemon is level 95. Now, for the end game of Pokemon Volt White, I'm aiming for like level 70 to 75 on my guys. So that should be, I don't know if that's attainable necessarily because I haven't played Volt White before, but that's where I'm aiming, which still means I need to do 20 more levels of grinding through parts of the leveling where I'm going to need hundreds of thousands of experience just to get to that point in order to be ready to challenge Cynthia. So I don't know if I'm going to actually be ready to do that, and that's why I'm on the fence about whether or not I'm going to do any post-game stuff for Volt White yet. But you can be assured I will at least be completing the main story. And then once I'm all finished with Volt White, I can go back to Crystal Chronicles, and Crystal Chronicles will be it'll be less fresh in your memory, so if you've played the game before, maybe the dungeons won't be as fresh in your memory. If you've never seen the game before, it won't look like a rehash of previous dungeons, because that's basically what the second half of Crystal Chronicles is running through the same dungeons over and over again in order to get enough artifacts to be ready for the final boss. So when we do that run through, if I put this little space of time where I play something else in between, I figure you'll actually have a reason to watch the videos rather than just skip over them until we get to the final dungeon and then watch the last 2 to 3 videos in the series and be done with it. It'll actually give you a reason to watch the stuff that I'm posting, I guess is the point. So that's how this whole thing's going to go. I'm going to do the tutorial series next week. I'm going to start recording Vault White. I don't know when that's going to start going up because I'm not 100% sure how many times I can record a week yet. I'm thinking like 4 times a week I can record. But I'll have to see about that. And once the game's all done, I'll start editing it and uploading it. I'm not going to actually start posting anything until I'm finished with the content that I've got planned for that. And then once that's done, I'll start doing Crystal Chronicles again, start recording it with Stephen Cole, and then once we finish that, there's going to be a delay basically between the playthroughs is what I'm saying. Like I said in the previous update video, there's going to be a little bit of a delay while I'm recording, and then when I upload, I'll be able to upload every day. Then there will be another delay and I'll be able to upload every day. Then there will be another delay once I finish both Vault White and Crystal Chronicles, and then I'll be able to do something completely new and just completely fresh, and something that I'm actually planning a lot right now. I think it's going to be pretty cool. I think you guys are going to like it a lot. Excuse me. I just couldn't get through one of these things without yawning, you know. But anyway, that's all I wanted to let you guys know about. Tutorials will start next week, and then I will start recording Vault White. I don't know if I'm going to do anything else in between when I start recording Vault White and when I start posting it. If I do, then I'll let you guys know on Twitter beforehand or something like that. But yeah, that's all I wanted to let you guys know of. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time. How much skin was I showing for this whole video? I'm gonna have to rate this one PG-13 if it was too low.